Moto dork. Okay, so this is the inaugural ride of Moto Dork. I'm not really sure what this is going to be about. I know there are other people out there on the internets and the YouTubes who do this sort of thing. And I thought, why not me? I got things to say. I got so many things to say. I just don't know if this is recording and if it's picking up my voice and if there's too much road noise. I guess I'll find that out, you know, once I get back to the house. But you know, we're just gonna ride and we're gonna have some fun, talk about things, talk about some nerdy, dorky things, you know, current events, weather, red trucks, you know, all the important things in life. And take you on trips, take you down the road, you know, go for a ride with me. It'll be fun, right? No, probably not. But maybe some people out there have so very little to do with their lives that they might want to, you know, hang out with me while I ride my bike down big hills, on straight and narrow roads, and on curvy roads. I like to ride on curvy roads. Curvy roads are good. I like them. My motorcycle likes curvy roads a lot. So anyway, leaves are starting to change. I like that. That means they're dying. I like that. I hope there's not. This is literally the first time I've done this. This is the first time I've tested my GoPro and microphone, and I don't know if it's working. I don't know if it's. I mean, I don't know if you can actually hear my voice. I hope so. I may have to, you know, do some testing with different microphone locations or different microphones. Who knows? It could just be a lousy microphone. It shouldn't be. I paid $5,000 for it. No, just kidding. I didn't pay that much. Truck. I mean, normally I don't say things like this when I'm riding. I mean, I talk to myself in my head a lot, but typically I'll just be humming the Indiana Jones theme song, which a while back I discovered I've been humming in my head since I saw the movie in 1981. I don't know why, but I mean, one day I just realized, what is this in my head that's always there, that's always running and always playing in my head? It's the Indiana Jones theme song. I mean, I really believe it's been playing in my head ever since. I just have been going through life to the tune of the Indiana Jones theme song. I actually have a destination today. I'm going to Lowe's to purchase screws. I don't normally get a screw, but I am today. High school. Trucks. So, as I said, I just want to talk about things and get some feedback, you know, from all of my 2 viewers, which I probably at the moment don't even have any viewers. That's fine. That's fine. I'll get some. You watch me. But I'll talk about things and you tell me what you think, and we'll have a nice little discussion back and forth. And I promise to read all comments unless I don't feel like it. There may be times. Who knows? Also, I always do my best to obey all traffic laws and rules, except for those times when I don't, which I assure you are few and far between. It is a beautiful day. Weather's nice, blue skies. I like that. It's not too hot. Oh. You should not pull out in front of people. Not good. So, I've had this bike for 5 years. I bought it in 2013, paid cash for it. It was 10 years old at the time. It's 2003 Concord. There's no S on the end, although there is an S, you just don't pronounce it. Take note. You do not pronounce the S. And I believe I purchased it from the second owner. The first owner, I believe, was a co-worker of the second owner, and he owned the bike for about 6 months. Then the second owner bought it from him and owned it until I purchased it in 2013. I'm pretty sure that's the story. He took exceptionally good care of it, as have I tried to. Always been covered or garage kept. Never left out in the elements. Changed the oil at least once per season, usually twice per season. When I bought the bike, it had 27,000 miles on it, and it has 51,000 now. So in 5 years, I've put almost the same number of miles on it that he did in 10 years. So I know he enjoyed the bike, but I've enjoyed it a lot. I haven't really taken any major trips on it yet. Maybe in the future. You know, I've taken it to North Carolina, Tennessee, Ohio, and of course all over my home state of Kentucky. I mean, I don't even know if I got this camera angled properly. It may be pointing up at the sky, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, gonna have to check it when I get home. I don't know. And I see, you know, I watch lots of motorcycle videos on YouTube. And I watch a ton of videos of accidents and wrecks and so forth. And I do that to always try to get a better idea of what not to do when I'm riding. And it's really helped. It really does help. I recommend everybody out there do that. You know, look at mistakes people make. You know, whether you're going too fast, you know, whether you are riding on the wrong surface, whether your bike is in poor maintenance, like, you know, bald tires. But I tell you, the one thing I've noticed the most, well, there are two things. There are two things I've noticed the most that are the cause of accidents on bikes. And I'm talking about things that the riders do, not things that the people out there do. You know, because the people out there, I mean, you have no control over them. You just got to be vigilant. But when you're on your bike, you have control. You know, you are always in control. You know, and people may say, well, what if you you know, have you know, a bearing go out? Well, you're not in control of that. Well, actually you are, because that control goes back to, you know, proper maintenance, you know, keeping your bike properly maintained. That's still on you. But the two things that I have found that are most likely to cause an accident, that are within the control of the rider, are: one, target fixation. And if you don't know what target fixation is where you start looking at something and you're not paying attention to what you're doing. Like, you know, you see some hot car coming at you on the other lane and you're staring at it and you're not paying attention to the curve coming up or whatever. And the second thing is, oh dear, carnage. The second thing, and this is something I believe is just a product of a lack of experience, is I see in videos so many people pull their front brake when they should have pulled their clutch. They thought they were pulling their clutch, but they grabbed the wrong handle. These are videos where you see people and the bike just suddenly, for no apparent reason, goes down. And they're just cruising along, no issue. And then suddenly, you hear tires squealing, and they just go down. And then you hear the guy saying, "Oh, what was that? What did that? What the?" And I'm thinking, that was you. Yeah. Do not pull your front brake like it's your clutch when you're doing 50 miles an hour. Don't do that. And I'll try not to. I'll try to not do that. But yeah, it's a good idea to watch those videos, because it opens your eyes up to things, all the things that can go wrong, because there are just thousands of videos like this on YouTube. And you know, not only can you see things that you shouldn't be doing as a rider, but you also get a better idea of what other drivers tend to do, because there are trends in these videos. When you watch enough of them, you start to see other drivers doing the same thing over and over again. You know, changing lanes without looking. You know, coming to abrupt stops. You know, running red lights. You got to look out for these things. You just have to be vigilant. Because, you know, it's us against the world out here. I also have some favorite YouTube channels. I mean, these are channels that I watch all the time. One of them is a motorcycle guy. I think he's in Ohio, so he's not too far from here, technically. His name on YouTube is CycleCruza, and that's C-R-U-Z-A. You know, for all the hip kids out there. I like him. He's good. I like his approach at riding. You know, I like the things that he has to say. I like his bikes. Let's see. Who else? Oh yeah. And this is non-motorcycle related. DeMuro. I like him. I like his channel. He's got tons and tons of subscribers, because I guess people like him. And basically what he does is, I mean, what he does is the exact thing that I want to see. It's the exact thing that I have always wanted to see in a car video. I mean, you know, don't just give me glamorous shots of the cars. Show me the things that are wrong with the cars. And that's what he does. He points out, you know, things that are quirky about cars, things that don't make sense about cars, and of course he also points out the good points. You know, he covers all the bases. And he's kind of a quirky guy. And you know, I'm kind of a dork. And I like quirky guys. I like quirky people. You know, I can relate to him. There's a tractor. There's a tractor on the highway, and that's perfectly fine. See, there's something you got to work out for. You got to watch out for those guys, because they don't go very fast. And all those things that are on the back of that tractor, well, they can impale you. So you don't want to run into that tractor. So Doug DeMuro, and that's D-E-M-U-R-O. So I would advise both of my viewers to subscribe to his channel, because it's fun. And he, you know, he's always showcasing interesting cars. And then there's this guy in Kansas, I think he's in Kansas, Hoovie's Garage, H-O-O-V-I-E, Hoovie's Garage. And he's kind of a quirky guy too. I like him. I don't know where he gets all his money, but that's fine. I like his approach as well. He's very laid back. He comes across as very genuine, and I like his stories. So yeah, go subscribe to him too, because these guys need subscribers. And I have arrived at my destination, which means I'll be saying sayonara. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to say smash that subscribe button, because that's what all the kiddies are saying these days. They're saying smash. And oh, this is pickup only. Oh, I can't park here. That's why nobody's parked here. That's fine. I'll park here. I can park right here. So yes, smash that subscribe button, and then hit the little bell. Because why would you not want to be alerted when I do things? Yeah. Latest.